Hello and welcome back to my Bastion Smash Weekly number 2 tournament analysis. I am Aurora, aka the Rainbow Star, and with this match, not necessarily today, this match here is a very uncommon matchup that you're about to witness. I understand that a previous set would also have been very uncommon with Bowser Jr. versus Wii Fit. When do you ever see that? However, this is Bowser Jr. versus Hero. Not only is Bowser Jr. very uncommon in the tournament competitive scene, but you're also not likely to see Hero either. And yeah, the reason for Bowser Jr. being underplayed is pretty obvious. Bowser Jr. is a very hard to really work around his weak points and use them in a tournament still effectively. Whereas with Hero is just, I think Hero is honestly genuinely hard to play effectively. I would also like to say this was a very good Hero. You're going to see a lot of grabs coming out from Hero, which will make up for the fact that Hero has pretty slow attacks. And any attack that Hero can land on someone will also help them refill MP. So it's very good to get that. Also up air right there is another good one right there. Let's smash out a shield. So far I'm doing pretty well. However, I have not mentioned who this opponent is. This is someone that I have yet to beat in a tournament. Although I would like to keep in mind that this is Wi-Fi, so while I am using this for tournament analysis to really talk about matchups and what my character can do, at the same time, while I am taking this somewhat seriously to improve my gameplay, I don't really take Wi-Fi as, well, wins or losses, especially not losses. Losses is something you should definitely not take into consideration if you are to compete on Wi-Fi. It is strictly for practicing, and that's just how that is there. I had a really good ledge trap. I didn't comment on the first stock right there. I forced them to have to drift down into up B explosion, and they lost their stock pretty early. And right now, I'm trying to dodge some swings. Cart keeps helping me reset neutral. However, right there, I carted right in up close quarters, the most dangerous spot, and Dash Attack was able to catch me. And they quickly even it up, just landing that grab at early percent, combos into up air. It doesn't combo at later percents. However, if a hero knows Accelerato combos, that's also going to be tricky. Otherwise, I don't think Hero has a lot of combo game. And that's where I think Hero can be difficult, is knowing how to do combos with Accelerato. But that is a very good way for them to set up, as it improves their movement speed, allowing them to keep close to you with their attacks. They caught me going high. That was a oomph up smash too. Very powerful. Since backer is a bit slow, it will not catch my beat. However, me forward smashing there early was not good, as they were able to roll past and still had oomph on, so forward tilt was a bit stronger and was able to kill me. Got a couple jabs in there. Throwing out a cannonball, being very non-committal for the most part. Get up attack will get them through that up B ledge trap, as it has some intangibility frames. They would avoid that. I had to be very slippery there. Instead of picking an attack option, I had to stick to using a defensive option first, dodge a second attack, and then retreat. I was able to do all that, reset, set them up for catching a landing side B, and catch them with cart spin out to get the kill. And this is getting close now. I was almost able to follow up with that Mecha Koopa, but it was not close enough. Drop down Mecha Koopa can set up for combos similar to how Smash Toss Mecha Koopa can. In fact, you'll probably see drop down Mecha Koopa more often, or just roaming Mecha Koopa in general. Side B being quite effective again. It's very good in this particular matchup. Side B will cover card approaches reliably, and it also does 20%! Yeesh! Invisible Hero, oh no, what will we do? I had the awareness to spot dodge because I thought that they were going to run up and try to smash attack me. And I was definitely right there. Caught their landing, laggy backer. Did not approach fully that time and did not get hit by the side B. Which if I did, I feel like I would have genuinely lost this game right here, as I would have had to pick an option to land. And even if they didn't catch my landing, it would take one more interaction to kill me with side B. Forward smash does not poke the shield, does some decent shield damage though. I take my time crossing up with the Nair. Careful there. Couple forward smash is the opposite of careful for sure. Again, forward smash has not been working very well for me. But that will do it right there. After that first up B, they were forced to pick a leggier recovery with Kasmoosh. The longer that you charge it, and the lower down you are, the more time you are going to be vulnerable off stage. And at that percent, up B will true stage spike, and it will KO them straight up. So that will be game 1 of me over Tai. Did I even mention their name? I don't think I did. I tried to keep things as clear as I can, and I didn't really mention that. I do feel like Tai didn't do some of the things I did mention that I feel like are very important, valuable strengths of heroes, but they still were able to catch on me in the matchup and catch on to my player habits, as those are some very big strengths that they have carried on through Smash 4, is just being able to make a mix-up option work and also pick up on options and adapt to them. They used to be the #1 player in my scene, actually. Until a time where they weren't able to practice for a long time in Smash Ultimate, and they've been just catching up. However, again, as I have stated, not to take this too seriously, and they are also playing a character they do not commonly play in Hero. That being said, their hero is still pretty nice, I will say. I do like it. It's just that I do feel like it could be capitalizing on more options. Could be. Even if it isn't. Again, it's just like those simple effective stuff and what you know fundamentally are definitely more important than practicing a character. At least to me. You should know what you're doing, though. I was set up poorly there. See, what I should have done in that situation was not panic and spot dodge. I should have gone straight to ledge. Because the opportunity of them having Magic Burst on the table was very likely. Or not necessarily very likely, it was something I just should have kept in mind anyway. They're at very low MP here, so they're starting to swing more, and I can catch their landing for that. They're going super low, they're at 2%, and if I had caught that 2-frame with down smash, they would have died. I did not, I was way too slow and tried to overcompensate, leaving myself super open for a get-up attack. However, cleaning up the stock, and this is way closer than you would expect, honestly. I lost my stock super early, but I was able to keep it close. They baited out my landing there. That works out really well for me, but there. I was reading menu there. Very important that you read the menu when hero has it. I didn't read it there, actually. But I think I did see bounce on the table anyway, so I didn't throw out a cannonball. Bounce is good in this matchup, but not the most important thing for hero to get. It will stop me from setting up for a little while, but that doesn't mean that I'll be afraid to box with hero, because my aerial frame data is still faster than his. Okay, just have to wait out. There's been a lot of waiting in the matchup, and again, you see why. If I approach poorly, I get blown up. And that's something that Hero can play around a lot off of, is Bowser Jr.'s approach in this matchup. So that's where I really have to focus my gameplay around. My game plan is to not have a predictable approach. And I want to be able to pressure Hero so that he doesn't get to pull up menu often. But at the same time, I also do have to respect the range on his attacks and play at that mid-range a lot of the time to beat that out. And I still have to play Bowser Jr.'s game plan. It's still better for me to be setting up Mecha Koopas and Cannonballs so that I can condition some of these options and take them away. I waited for their attack off a cart dash and I mixed up and went for an option after. Up smash on shield. I actually cannot believe that was unsafe, but it was. That was super dangerous. My gosh, he took 46%. And this was the moment. I've been listening to music in this entire tournament right here on this stock. That's 69%. I was at a peak moment of the song. Caught the tech in place off of Nair, and that will combo into cart dash spin out at that or not cart spin out. Cart up B at that percent and kill because they were near the ledge. What a stock, honestly. I think that was straight up a 0-2 death for me. And I was a bit considerably down, so being able to pick up on that and get that opportunity really helped me clutch out the set. Otherwise, I do think I had more of a potential to lose the set to Tai, as they were catching on to some habits and making me feel uncomfortable in some spaces. Is I commented on, you're talking about grabbing, you're conditioning me to talk about grab a lot. I was just unsure what to do about that. But I got super clutch right there. Rush Hour came in clutch. That was the song I was listening to. It's a song from Hat in Time. Great music. And I attribute that to my success with that game. In fact, music has just been a great tool for me for being calm lately. And you can really see there that played a big factor. So to me, taking that set was pretty big, and it moved me on to loser semis of the tournament, which you can watch right after this set. For now, take care.